function. This is a very important activity for the university and for our partners, National Health Insurance Authority. And we believe that this is something that is going to be useful for the country and even, our neighbors within the sub-region. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that this is the meeting of the academic board that is meeting to take this activity on board. So everybody is welcome, and we pray that we start well. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Joshua Alabi, is in the chair with his co-chair, the CEO of the National Health Insurance Authority, Honorable Sylvester Mensah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hand you over to them.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, Professor Joshua Alabi, Pro-Vice Chancellor, members of the Academic Board, faculty members, Deputy Chief Executives, National Health Insurance Authority, and colleagues, members of management of the Health Insurance Authority, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure for us, particularly in the National Health Insurance Authority, to witness this day. For the purpose of the media, let me say that the Health Insurance Authority has been working towards a collaboration with one of our tertiary institutions to develop a center for universal health coverage that would, as it were, cater for the learning needs of this country, but particularly for the National Health Insurance Authority, the health sector of Ghana, and our sub-region and beyond. The National Health Insurance Authority serves as a hub for learning and knowledge sharing when it comes to issues of national health insurance. The health insurance scheme is fast becoming a global model. In the last 2 years, we have had well over 10 countries visiting the National Health Insurance Authority in a knowledge sharing arrangement. We see this collaboration with the University of Professional Studies in the setting up of a center for universal health coverage as a strategy that would, among others, enable us structure our learning and knowledge sharing arrangements with countries across the globe, not only in practical knowledge sharing, but also the component of theory that reinforces the practice. We're also considering within this partnership to provide continuous professional development programs, particularly in areas related to health insurance, in collaboration with the relevant regulatory bodies in the country. We see this collaboration also as an opportunity to develop a structural learning arrangement for the thousands of our staff. As you're all aware, there is no single institution anywhere in the world currently that provides a one-stop shop training program or institution for the practice of national or health insurance, for that matter. We believe that this center would provide us with that one-stop shop that would not only benefit the National Health Insurance Authority, but also our neighboring countries who have been coming over to learn from what we do. We also believe that the center would serve as a hub for international training programs in areas related to health insurance and universal health coverage, for that matter. We believe that the academic flavor that this center would provide would also enhance policy development, policy analysis, and research into areas that affect the health of our people, and in particular, areas of health insurance and universal health coverage for that matter. We are very privileged to have reached this stage, and we are exceedingly grateful to the University of Professional Studies for offering that partnership that we believe will grow beyond what we see today. Mr. Vice Chancellor, the National Health Insurance Authority places a lot of value in this partnership, and we believe that together we would be able to grow this institution beyond our wildest dreams. And we believe that this institution, in a matter of time, would become a global institution that would attract participants the world over. Thank you very much.
The Chief Executive of the National Health Insurance, my members of the academic board of this university, friends of the press, and ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the University of Professional Studies, a university with a vision of becoming a world-class education provider in professional and academic programs, and we want to be nationally entrenched, regionally relevant, and globally recognized. This is the vision of our university. So the university is not limited to only teaching, but our core mandate is teaching and learning, research, and community service. So we see this marriage between our university and the National Insurance Agency, not only for the purpose of training, but as part of our community service. Ladies and gentlemen, when the proposal came to us, the first question we asked, health and the management university, the relationship. But as we interrogated the documents, we realized that it had to do more of training. And since our mandate is also towards training, then we believe we are qualified to team up with the National Health Insurance to run these programs. Our university, in this bid to reposition itself, opened some centers last year. We opened a strategic leadership center, which is to train politicians and leaders and define a path for all of us in Africa. We also opened a Center for Public Accountability. And you all recall in this country, maybe apart from the Ministry of Health, it has been very difficult for all ministries to present their yearly financial statements. It has been worry for all of us in this country. We believe that this center is going to train and also help and push policymakers and leaders to help and come in presenting their financial statements and be accountable to the people once we will be given the mandate by them to run affairs of this country. So this is another policy think tank which is also going to help us. We are here to inaugurate our third center, which is the Otufo Center for Traditional Leadership. And we are waiting for the king. Yes, he wants to be present. And very soon we'll inaugurate that center. And the idea is also to train our traditional leaders in some land management, dispute relations, and the other areas that we all know, has limited the performance of our chiefs in performing their traditional roles. And Otumfo has endowed that and is the chair for that center. So this is our fourth center. And we are privileged to have our brothers and sisters from the National Health Insurance here with us to collaborate with us to make this also come true. We are very confident that this collaboration will serve the people of this country. We are very confident that this collaboration will serve the people of this continent and also will serve the whole world. Because the general belief when you travel out there, that our national insurance is about the best or among the best in Africa. And a lot of other countries have been coming to learn from us. This is contrary to the belief that we have in our country. But it is normally the case in this country where we tend not to give due recognition and respect to what we have. But then others do. And we strongly believe that the experiences that we'll be sharing at this center with our brothers and sisters from other parts of the world will also help our colleagues here to provide more quality service to our people. And in the end, collectively as a people, we will all benefit from that. So once again, I welcome all of you, and I thank you for coming. And we assure you that we are going to come out with the best, and we will also appeal with the press to monitor the performance of this center and make people be accountable to make this center position itself as the #1 training center for national health in Africa, possibly maybe in the world. But for us in this university, we want to move towards #1. We are not yet there, but we are confident we'll be there. Welcome, and thank you all for your attention. Thank you very much. And if you go to marry, you are given some documents to sign, and it's normally given to the lady. In this case, we are all men here, unfortunately. So we have our documents here. These documents, I must tell you, for us from the University of Professional Studies, we try to walk it through all the legal processes of this university. That's why it took time for us to create this. We have our management team. The management must agree to it first. Then the executive committee must also agree. And in most of these meetings, we will normally invite the national health people to come and walk us through what they have. Our current board must agree to it, and our council. So I assure all of you that it has gone through all our legal